The other day, Nintendo announced that you will no longer be able to purchase Wii U and 3DS eShop games very soon. The other day, I did a video talking about what 3DS games you should look for, and today we're talking Wii U, baby. Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Botox Media. Today, we're talking about Wii U, what games you should be buying for your collection before the inevitable price spike happens, now that you will no longer be able to purchase games digitally on the Wii U eShop. This is something that happened with the PS3 and Vita, and it's going to happen with Nintendo. When you can't buy a game digitally, your only option is to buy it physically, which means the prices and demand is going to go up. I did a video, like I said, talking about what 3DS games to look out for yesterday. Go check that out. I think it's pretty informative, personally. I may have missed a couple things. I'm not sure. I'm recording these back-to-back, if you can't tell by the Funky Kong shirt that I've been wearing 3 days in a row now for videos. But today I want to talk about Wii U games because I am very passionate about Wii U collecting. I am going to be going for a full Wii U collection. Today, we're mostly going to be focusing on the first-party stuff, though. Here's my Wii U take. Every game is going to be worth money eventually. Wii U is the last console that you will truly be able to go for a complete collection for. So even the shovelware, even the worst shovelware, Family Feud, Jeopardy, that kind of stuff is going to be worth money. It's like 160 North American physical games. Every game will be worth money. Right now, there's a lot of stuff like, like Monster High, Barbie, stuff like that you can get for like $10, $15. Angry Birds. I just ordered Angry Birds collection. So keep that in mind when I talk about like, oh, this game's gonna go up in value. Every Wii U game is going to go up in value. That's just how it's going to happen because people are going to realize that this is a really good console to go for a full collection on, which is what I'm doing. Now, like I said, we're mostly going to be talking about first-party games, and I just want to talk about and highlight the ones that I think are really in danger of going up in value. So I have my personal stack here, and I am missing a couple still of the main first-party games, and I guess I'll go ahead and talk about those. I am missing Rainbow Curse, Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. That is a Wii U exclusive, tried and true. Didn't get ported to 3DS, did not get ported to Switch, so that's an obvious one to go for because this will be the only way to play it now on Wii U. And then also Mario Party 10, I think is a little less, lower stakes than Rainbow Curse because people didn't like Mario Party 10. It did not review very well, and there's plenty of other options if you want a game like that. Whereas Rainbow Curse is the only game like that on a console. There's Canvas Curse on DS, but it's Canvas Curse, So let's go ahead and get into this. I have my two piles here in no real order. In fact, we're starting off with a third-party game. This is sealed. I was pretty happy to find this sealed at a game store. This is a Wii U version of Tekken Tag Tournament 2. Exclusive features for Wii U, as you can see. Now, the interesting thing about this is, so I found this really good deal at my local game store for $25 sealed. I think sealed it goes for like $70 right now. That might have gone down a little bit, actually. But there's Mario, Luigi, and Peach costumes in this game, so any Wii U game like that where there's like special content, from what I've heard, I'm not a fighting game person, but from what I've heard, this is the best version of this game, so fighting game fans are going to eat this up, so this will go up in value for sure, unless maybe they do like a more modern port. That could definitely hurt that game's value. Another not first-party game, Shakedown Hawaii. This was, you had to buy it on VLank's website. This was, I believe, the last physical Wii U game. I think it was like $40 when I ordered it, and I'm not sure what it's sitting at right now, but this, as the last Wii U game, it will certainly go up. I think Just Dance 2019 also, or 2020, I think it's 2019. That last Just Dance game that came out on Wii U was also pretty expensive. I don't have that yet. Now we're getting into the physical games. So, Mario and Sonic. I have Mario and Sonic 2014 here as well, but Mario and Sonic Rio 2016 Olympic Games, already expensive. This is like a $50, $60 game. Very low print run, never gonna get ported. Only way to play it. There was a 3DS version, but it was a completely different game. So, this is your only chance to play this game. So I would say this is a pretty high priority one if you're going for a full Nintendo first party lineup on your Wii U shelf, because this game ain't going anywhere. It's not going to go down in value. It's only going to go up. And then with that, I have it here somewhere. Yeah, Mario and Sonic 2014. This one is not worth much because it was, printed way more than 2016. But yeah, they're both Mario and Sonic games are going to go up in value for sure. Next up, I grabbed every game that is not going to get ported to Switch, or currently hasn't been ported to Switch. So although this is worth nothing right now, it might seem like a meme because for years you could get this at like $5 below, $10, whatever. Star Fox Zero, though, if this doesn't get ported, it is going to go up in value, especially with this box with Star Fox Guard. It is the only way to play this game if it doesn't get ported, so this will go up in value. Same thing with, despite this being on 3DS, this will also go up in value. Yoshi's Woolly World. This is a pretty cheap game, $20-25 bucks, and it's gonna skyrocket. That's the case for all these games. If it's not getting ported to Switch, for sure, it is going to go up. This is another one. If this somehow miraculously does not get ported, I think it will. This game's going to skyrocket. And there's also a very nice special edition that I do have. It's up there. I'm not getting it down for this. And that is Xenoblade Chronicles X. I don't see how this game gets through the Switch's life cycle without coming to Switch, but there is a chance, so, you know, get this now while it's cheap. You can get the special edition, I think, for 100. The disc by itself is like 25-30, I believe. So this is definitely one to look out for. This is an interesting one. I imported this. This, I think, actually has the highest chance of skyrocketing like immensely after this announcement. So this was never released physically in America. I think in Europe it was released as a code in a box or something, but this is Mario vs. Donkey Kong Tipping Stars for Wii U. There's also a physical version of this for 3DS in Japan that I'm very tempted to get now. So this was only released digitally in North America, so that means it's gone. It's gone after this. So the only way to get a physical copy of it will now be to import this from Japan. If you want a cool game, like if you want to feel like a game collector, this is a great game to get because I think you can buy it for like $15 or $20 on eBay. It is very cheap. This is a used copy, but definitely get this. This is going to go up quite a bit, I believe. Next up here, this is something that I can't believe they didn't import this to Switch or make a sequel. NES Remix Pack, this has to come or go up in value. It should also come. It should also come to Switch, but this will most likely be going up in value. I think it's like $30 right now. There's also a Nintendo Selects variant. So NES Remix Pack, great game. Very high chance of that going up in value. This is the one that I would not be too shocked if it came to Switch like late in its life, just because, you know, they're going to be wanting to pad out that library at that point, release some lower effort games. And that is Paper Mario Color Splash. This is one of my few sealed Wii U games. Very good game if you have not played it. If you don't let the haters tell you, this game's actually pretty damn good. If you liked Origami King, you'd probably like this. So great writing, great visuals. Paper Mario Color Splash. All Paper Mario games usually go up in value. I didn't talk about Sticker Star in my 3DS video because that game's super overpopulated. Like, they printed 10 million copies of that game, so I don't know if that'll go up in value. This is one that's super cheap right now and probably won't go up too much in value, but I would not be surprised given the circumstances of Nintendo first-party games and how much they usually go up in value. And that is Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. I can't imagine they printed too many copies of this game. And even though it's cheap right now, you cannot let that deceive you. In 10 years, this game could easily be $50, $60. So I think you can get it for like $10, $15 right now. So that's a very easy Wii U game to get. Next up, these are without a doubt getting ported to Switch, but right now they're worth quite a bit already. And if they somehow don't come to Switch, then they are going to go even higher than they already are. And one of them is more expensive than the other. So I have Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD here. Wind Waker with the gold cover, I think, is like $35 to $40 right now, which isn't terrible. But then Twilight Princess HD is like $80 to $100 right now. And there was also, well, Wind Waker also had the special edition with the Ganondorf statue. I don't have that. I do have the big box for this that came with the Wolf Link amiibo. That's like $150 to $200 at the moment. If this doesn't get ported to Switch, this is going to rise immensely. Like, out of all these, I know I said this for the Mario vs. Donkey Kong game. If this somehow doesn't come to Switch, this is gonna go up so much. Like, if we get to the next console and this hasn't been ported, this immediately, this is gonna go up in value. So if you see Twilight Princess for, I would say, under 60, buy it. Like, immediate purchase right there. And then also, despite being on Switch, I grabbed Breath of the Wild for this video. Zelda collectors just collect. They don't care if it's already on the other platform. Any Zelda game, I didn't grab Hyrule Warriors. That's probably also one that might go up in a little bit in value, even though it's a spinoff. But Breath of the Wild on Wii U, just a fun game. This is the first print where they had the error of saying it could use every control scheme imaginable, which isn't true. I know sealed copies of this game spiked a lot last year, and I would assume the same will be coming for the used copies soon. So there's that. And then the final game I grabbed for this video, and then we'll get into the stuff I don't actually own yet, is Wii Sports Club. This is a very low print run game that is already super expensive. I did a video about when I found this at my Goodwill outlet. I paid a couple cents for this, and it is worth like $100. And this may go up more now that Nintendo Switch Sport's coming out. Maybe it'll actually go down a little bit. I don't know. But it will probably go up quite a bit in the future after Nintendo Switch Sports comes out, because it's Wii Sports. You know, collectors are going to want it. Now let's get into the stuff that I don't actually own. And this is going to be mostly first-party stuff. And actually, there are a couple of things I do own here, like Nintendo Land, another game that will definitely not get ported. Right now, you can get it for less than $10, but it's a first-party Nintendo game that will not come to Switch ever, so you might want to look into that. Game & Wario, this is already super expensive. I think it's like 100 to 120 right now. I don't own this, sadly. I used to, and I sold it when I was a kid. Oh man, that hurts. But Game & Wario almost certainly never getting ported, so that will only go up in value. Same thing with Wii Party U. That is also like a $60 game right now, so if you see that for cheap, get that. Bayonetta 1 and 2, so this is on Switch. There is not the special edition. I think Japan had a special edition, but there is the version of Bayonetta that came with a Bayonetta 1 disc. I think that's like 40 right now, 40 or 50. It's actually gone down a little bit from where it was a few years ago, but I could easily see that going back up. Smash Bros, I didn't grab it. I don't know. It might go up. Same thing with Mario Kart. Well, not really the same thing with Mario Kart. Mario Kart definitively is on Switch, whereas Smash Bros is kind of, it's still its own Smash Bros game. So Smash might go up. It's pretty cheap right now. Same thing with Splatoon, actually, and Mario Maker. All three of those games are like $15, $20 games, so pretty cheap right now, but they could go up. I put this one here as a meme because no one watching this video is gonna have the money to afford buying this now with where it's at. But Devil's Third, the North American release is like $500 right now, I believe. I wish I'd bought this game back then, even though it was super hard to find in 2015. But yeah, Devil's Third is super rare. I think the European copy is like 60 or 70, so it's not too bad if you don't care about what region you have. But I care about what region I have, so if I ever see a good deal for Devil's Third, I will be taking out a second mortgage. I don't have a first mortgage. Tokyo Mirage Sessions. I put this on the list not because I think it specifically will go up in value, but it does have a very nice special edition on Wii U that I think could go up now. Now with this news, just for collectors. You know, it's on Switch, so the base game probably won't get too expensive, but the special edition might. I threw this on the list. I have this game, and this is the last physical game we're talking about today. And I talked about Happy Home Designer in my 3DS video. I don't really know if that'll go up in value too much, and I don't know if this will go up in value too much. And I'm talking about Amiibo Festival, another Nintendo first-party game that will never ever get ported. And right now you can get it for $5 or less. It might stay that way, but eventually it could go up. So keep an eye out for that. I think, like I said at the top of the video, any first-party Nintendo game, any Wii U game, I think, has the chance to really rise in value. Now let's get into some digital stuff, because I'm not going to do another video just on the digital games. I just want to toss these in here. These are games that I think you should personally be looking out for if you're just trying to get some games before you cannot buy them anymore. First and foremost, Virtual Console. Wii U's Virtual Console is way more robust. Sorry, I gotta adjust here. Wii U's Virtual Console is way more robust than the 3DS eShops. It has way more variety. Specifically has Wii games. So Metroid Prime Trilogy. If that doesn't get ported, you're gonna want to get that. That's kind of the saddest part about this whole thing, is that it's actually making Wii games. Wii games are gonna go up now too. So Metroid Prime Trilogy, Rhythm Heaven Fever, which is already super expensive. Pandora's Tower, one of the Operation Rainfall, JRPGs that got localized. Plenty of Virtual Console GBA games, DS games. I'm not going to make a list of all those. You can look up a full list of Virtual Console games. But any first-party stuff, man. Metroid Fusion, Metroid Zero Mission, excuse me. Paper Mario, or Super Paper Mario. I don't know what else is on Wii U Virtual Console, but there's a lot of stuff on there. I highly implore you to go on the eShop and look for yourself, because there's a ton of stuff. The ones I mentioned are just the ones that I'm probably going to go ahead and purchase. I have most of those. I need Pandora's Tower. I need to get that physically. And I guess what this actually applies, if you're collecting for Wii, you might want to get some of those Wii games physically also, like Xenoblade Chronicles, all that. And then some other digital exclusive games that they never released physically. There's only 3. These are 3 games that I have one of them. Actually, no, I have 2 of them. Is Dr. Luigi, Pushmo World, and Pokemon Rumble U. These never got physical releases anywhere. The only way to play them and forever probably will be buying them before the service goes down. So Dr. Luigi, basic Dr. Mario clone. Pushmo World, it's a new Pushmo game. If you play those on 3DS, you'll like this. And then Pokemon Rumble U is the one I need to buy. It's a Pokemon Rumble game on Wii U. So there you go. Not much eShop exclusive content on the Wii U. Of course, this also does apply to all DLC. Mario Kart 8 had DLC. Smash Bros had DLC. If you want to get the DLC characters for Smash Bros, get in on that now, because you're not going to be able to buy those again. I'm sure there's other games that had DLC that I'm blanking on, but that is it for the video today, guys. I just wanted to go over some of the highly sought after Wii U games that you should be looking out for your collection, now that the prices will most certainly be spiking with the announcement that Nintendo will be shutting down purchases only Nintendo eShop soon, or in March 2022 or 2023, sorry. But if you enjoyed this video, if you found it informative, of course, please follow me on Twitter at BoTalksMedia. Leave a like down below. Subscribe for more stuff like this. Let me know down below if I miss any major games that you think should be in a Wii U collection. Off the top of my head, I already forgot Rodea the Sky Soldier. I think that's one you should probably get, so look into that. But until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.